Hey, this is Wilson with GuestGrow.com, and I'm working on a project where I'm using WordPress and WooCommerce to create a zero-fee online ordering platform for restaurants. I know restaurants right now have to pay at least a monthly or percentage commission of their orders on every single order, and I'm trying to change that. I think WooCommerce can be a big solution for restaurants as far as at least taking orders and letting them get the order and put it into their POS system. Now, there are a couple of things I'm trying to make the experience better with WooCommerce on the customer-facing side. In one of my previous videos, I explained the plugins that I tested to do an order delivery date and time, and there was one that came out on top, and it did pretty well. The next thing I'm trying to do is I noticed that platforms like Uber Eats and DoorDash, first of all, they don't have a cart page. And second of all, they actually put all of their cart editing on the checkout page. So I'm looking for a plugin that can change quantity and remove items from the order on the checkout page. So I'm going to go over some plugins that I reviewed with, that I went over. First of all, to get to the checkout page, I have to add a menu item. Then go to review and pay. And as you can see here, I already have a plugin here, and I'm going to go over that plugin with you right now. That plugin, I believe, is called Change Quantity, so I'm going to look for it here. Okay, and this one is by Vixx. Thank you, Vixx, for making this awesome plugin. It's actually the one that I went with out of all the options that I had. I think there was only one other option that I had, and the reason why it didn't work out was because although it did let me change the quantity, and although it actually looked a little bit better than this, sorry Vivek, but it actually overtook the whole layout of the checkout page, and it actually didn't let me display the date and time picker. And so let me go ahead and see if I can get that plugin for you so I can show you. And I do have it right here. I believe it's made by CoolCoder, so I'm going to go ahead and look for CoolCoders on here. And actually before this, I need to deactivate the previous one. So let me go ahead and deactivate the Vixx plugin. Then I'm going to go to CoolCoders and activate that one. And as soon as I activate this and go back to the checkout page, you're going to see that there's no more date and time picker. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh this page. And honestly, it looks pretty good. This is the 3-column layout that they made. And I actually really like it, especially because you can change the quantity. And the plus and minus are on the left and right. There's also a remove field here, and the functionality is great. As soon as you change it, everything updates really well. You can remove it if you'd like, and it's going to take me back to the menu. That's the way I set it. But it doesn't show the date and time, and that's really vital for a restaurant to schedule pickups for the customer. So I went against this one, and I went with the Vixx plugin. So I'm going to go back and deactivate this plugin. Then go back to the Vixx and activate it. Then I'm going to refresh this page one more time. Man, I really like that layout. I wish I can have that layout with the date and time showing. I think the issue though is that the date and time, for some reason, it's placed at the very top of the page, and it's not placed within any of these hooks, like before billing, after billing, before shipping, after shipping. And so I need to figure out how to do that. I think if I did do that, then the CoolCoder one would work really well. But this is one we went with. You can still change the quantity, and it still updates. You can still, cancel it out, and no menu items are here anymore. It'll actually just kick me out. And that works really well for me. I'm going to go ahead and go through a test checkout just to make sure you can see the full functionality. So the date and time I did in a previous video, and you can see my reviews on 4 free date and time plugins that I went through and why I went with this one. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a test checkout here. And everything works great. Okay, so that's how you can add changing quantity and add and remove items on your checkout page. If you don't want a cart page, and if you want to reduce friction from customers adding menu items to the order and going straight to the checkout page, this is how you do it. Go with the Vixx plugin if you want a free plugin. Thanks. I'll see you on the next video. If you thought that there were any other plugins that, if you know of any other plugins that are free and that can do this, please let me know. I would really like to know. Again, I really like that CoolCoders one. And if I can somehow make the date and time plugin I'm using hook onto a before billing or after billing or something like that, then I think that would be perfect. Also, comment below if you think there's another fix that I haven't thought of. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video.